Just listen to that for a second. It took me 20 minutes to calm my brain down. That's a direct quote from Cindy Liu, the founder of CHRO Partners. And you know what? She wasn't in some high-stakes crisis meeting. She was just sitting in a chair, trying to breathe. That one little moment, it says everything about what it's like to be a leader today. So today, we're going to flip the script on what high performance really looks like. Forget just grinding harder. We're talking about training smarter. And it all starts with something you probably don't think about nearly enough, your nervous system. Cindy actually described that feeling as her brain firing like a caffeinated squirrel. I mean, what a perfect description, right? But what's really wild isn't just that she felt that way, it's how completely normal that feeling has become for so many of us. It's just the background noise of leadership. And that right there, that's the heart of the problem. We're not just mentally stressed. We are physically, physiologically running at a red line, not just on crisis days, but every single day. It's become our invisible and frankly exhausting default setting. And this isn't just some random theory, by the way. This insight came out of the incredible conversations happening inside the CHRO Partners community. Members get to work with top-tier coaches like Lonnie Markman, digging into exactly this, the deep connection between your nervous system and your ability to lead effectively. And look, it's not just a gut feeling. The numbers back this up big time. Research from Harvard Business Review shows that more than half of all managers say they're burned out. That's a higher rate than the very people they're leading. The pressure is absolutely real, and it is measurable. And here's the tricky part. This burnout doesn't always look like a total collapse. It often shows up as what we call functional burnout. You're still getting things done, you're still performing, but you feel it inside, right? The tight shoulders, the thoughts that just won't stop, that constant feeling of urgency, and just being physically unable to slow down. Just pause for a second here. Does any of that hit home? That little knot in your shoulders when you just think about your inbox? Yeah, that's your nervous system talking to you. Okay, so what if we've been thinking about the role all wrong? Let's try a new frame. A top executive, and especially a CHRO, isn't just a knowledge worker. You're a corporate athlete. The pressure is constant, the stakes are incredibly high, and your performance impacts the entire team. And if you're a CHRO, you know this is especially true for you. Your job is totally unique. You're the company's emotional shock absorber. You're the buffer between the CEO and the rest of the organization. You're the one handling layoffs, executive drama, and huge cultural shifts. You are literally absorbing tension from the entire C-suite. That takes a massive toll. And all of that brings us to a really, really important distinction. For years, we've all been told to be more resilient. Just tough it out, push through it. But what if that's actually the wrong goal? Let's break this down. Resilience is basically about gritting your teeth and enduring stress. But capacity is different. It's about expanding your ability to hold that stress without breaking a sweat. It's like strength training for your nervous system. You build the muscles so the weight feels lighter. So that state we were talking about earlier, there's a name for it: functional burnout. On the outside, everything looks fine. You're hitting your numbers, you're a top performer, but on the inside, your system is stuck in a constant state of fight or flight. And let's be honest, that is completely unsustainable. And this isn't just a C-suite problem. McKinsey found that 1 in 4 employees across the globe are feeling these same burnout symptoms. Because when a leader is running hot, that stress doesn't just stay with them. It cascades down through the whole organization. Okay, so how do we fix this? The answer isn't some 3-week vacation or a silent retreat, though I'm sure we'd all love one. The real sustainable answer is actually much smaller and way more accessible. It's all about building in micro resets. And we're not talking about huge, life-altering changes here. We're talking about tiny little interventions. A simple 2-minute breathing exercise between back-to-back meetings, a quick physical stretch, even something as simple as alternate nostril breathing can literally shift your body out of stress mode so you can think clearly again. And this is why this isn't a selfish act. It's actually a core leadership skill. It's a concept called co-regulation. Basically, when you are calm and grounded, the people around you can feel it. Your nervous system literally becomes a stabilizing resource for your entire team. See, when you make this shift from just pushing through to actively building your capacity, it changes everything. It doesn't just change how you feel, it changes how you lead.
And in today's world, ignoring this has become a major business risk.
Now, if you're not convinced this is a business risk, look at this number from Deloitte. 71%. That's how many C-suite leaders would consider leaving their job for one that better supports their well-being. The old always-on leadership model isn't just burning people out, it's making them walk out the door.
Because leading from a place of capacity, well, it just looks and feels different. You start leading with clarity, not that frantic sense of urgency. You can actually respond thoughtfully to situations instead of just reacting. You become that rock, that stabilizing force for your people.
And that right there is the fundamental mindset shift. It's the same secret every top athlete already knows. Recovery isn't the opposite of performance. Recovery is the work that makes sustained, high-level performance even possible. So I'll leave you with this question. As a leader, where the pressure really never stops, what is one tiny micro reset you can build into your day starting tomorrow? What can you do to start building your own capacity so you can lead at your absolute best?